All my life, all I've wanted was one thing, to make my mother proud. And to do that, I had to follow in my sister's footsteps by becoming valedictorian. But that was almost jeopardized with one grade. This is my journey.
Victoria, what's wrong?
This is my best friend, Peter. We've known each other since we were 5. He was kind of dropped on his head when he was a baby, so he can be a bit slow, but I try to help him as much as I can.
Where's your team at? Here, this one's yours.
Thanks.
I could picture it perfectly. All my mother's hopes for me being valedictorian like all the other women in my family, especially my sister, were dashed with one single grade.
You know what this means, right, don't you? No valedictorian for you. You'll be the first woman in this history of this family who did not make valedictorian. I can't believe that you're not an A- in art.
What's yours say?
All A's across the board.
I got an A- in art.
So?
So? Are you freaking kidding me? That means no valedictorian.
It's an A, isn't it?
No, an A+ and an A- are totally a different thing.
Well, it's just art, right?
Yeah, well, if it's just art, then I should have been able to get an A+ in it just like you did.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get this changed.
What are you gonna do?
I gotta go talk to her. I gotta get this changed. I cannot not be valedictorian. I cannot let Martin be valedictorian over my dead body.
Can I help?
Okay, but don't hold me back.
Alright.
So, we ran. I mean, what else were we gonna do? I gotta admit, it was kinda nice having Peter by my side. He's always kind of been like a big brother to me, always looked out for me. He's a real guardian. But then, this happened.
What?
Hey, Mom. No, I can't do that right now. No, you don't understand, it's really important. But...
What?
my mom says I have to go home.
But I need you. I can't do this without you.
Let me think. Okay, listen. This bracelet was given to me by my great aunt. If you wear it, you'll always have a part of me with you.
Thanks, man.
No problem. Go get that A.
I will. I won't let you down.
Alright.
Some guardian you are.
So there I was, all by myself. So many thoughts were racing through my head. For one, how could I possibly get an A- in art? I mean, who gets an A- in art? No one, except for losers who don't even pay attention. All I knew is that I had to get this grade changed, or my mother would never love me like she loved my sister.
Oh, hi girls, how you doing? So I was talking to people and I haven't seen you in so long.
The one thing I didn't think about was running into Bowman. He's really a nice guy, he just talks too much, you know? About absolutely nothing anybody cares about at all.
I really wanted to get like the shoes at the Nike outlet, so I was kind of wondering if you wanted to go sometime, because I really like another opinion when I'm picking out shoes, because sometimes you don't get the right shoes on the first opinion, third opinion, because sometimes the second just isn't enough. And I mean, I look on like Ellen DeGeneres and Dr. Phil and they have the best styles on it. Have you seen Ellen's dresses? Oh my, they are just the most delicious things I've ever seen, even more than anything else I've ever, I mean, it's like, sometimes I just don't even, well, I know, you agree with me, right? Right? Yes, I love to watch television because that's where I get all my styles from. I don't have time for that!
Listen, Bowman, I don't have time for this, okay? I got an A- and A. You know who gets an A- and A? Nobody gets an A- and A except for a bunch of losers who can't do anything. I will be valedictorian. I will make my mother proud. I will follow in my sister's footsteps. Now, are you gonna stand in my way? Because if you are, I'm gonna have to beat you to death. Is that what you want? What? Speechless now? All right. Bye-bye, Bowman. Nice seeing you. See you tomorrow in English.
Bitch.
I don't get the wrong impression of me. I'm really not a violent person. It's just Bowman was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. I mean, my mother's love for me was hanging in the balance, and he wanted to talk about shoes. There was one thing I also didn't plan on, running into my arch nemesis, Martin Lee.
So, we meet again, huh?
Yes, we do.
So, I hear you're the other person up for valedictorian.
Yeah, so I guess it's you and me. So, let me see your report card. What? You got an A- in art?
That's not important. Listen, you, I'm gonna be valedictorian, not you. I'm gonna get that grade changed and it's just gonna be me. It's not gonna be between you and me, just me.
Bitch.
Again, don't get the wrong impression of me. I'm really not a violent person. It's just my entire future was hanging in the balance. Although, I do have to admit, I did enjoy knocking Martin flat on his ass. Anyway, I made my way to Miss Thompson's room, hoping to talk some sense into her and get this grade changed.
Yes, Victoria?
Have you seen this, Miss Thompson?
I see that you have an A- in art and A's in all your other classes. Do you know why? You didn't give the art the effort that it needed. This is crap. This is good. Crappy, good. Crappy, good. That's why.
It's supposed to be two people in love with how can you not see that? I mean, come on!
And if you think I'm going to change it, just remember, crap.
Miss Thompson, you don't understand. This is, like, super important to me.
Good day, Victoria.
Miss Thompson, you don't understand. My whole life is hanging in the...
I said good day, Victoria.
Goodbye, Miss Thompson. Thanks a lot.
I'd never spoken to a teacher like that before in my life, and after finding I couldn't get the grade changed, I did what any girl would naturally do. I went to the bathroom to bawl my eyes out.
It'll be okay.
The hell are you doing here?
I'm your imagination.
Oh, great, because that's what I need right now.
Well, occasionally, yeah. Look, it'll be okay.
I'm not gonna make Val.
No, but being in second place is still pretty good. At least you know you're not dead last.
Well, it's not as good as you. Mom's gonna be so mad at me.
She won't be mad at you because, I don't know, I worked hard to get where I was, and you worked hard to get where you are. And if that's as hard as you can work, then Mom will be proud of you, no matter what.
Yeah, but Mom loves you more than me.
No, I'm pretty sure that she loves both of us. Do you remember all the fights we had when I was like a junior?
Yeah, because you were being an epic brat.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So you can tell that Mom had some instances of hating me too.
Alright, I gotta do this. Can't sit in here and cry. Besides, it stinks in here.
Talking to your imagination is kind of creepy.
Yeah. I think you should go now.
Okay. You'll do fine, alright?
The hallucination of my sister was right. Even if I didn't make first valedictorian, at least I had second valedictorian, and that was something. I mean, I would still go to school on a full ride and everything. But I couldn't give up that easily. It was too important to me. So, I did the only thing I could do. I painted. I painted all of my fears, all my emotions, all my sadness, all my happiness, all the late nights I stayed up studying. I painted what I knew, and I poured all of my emotion into that canvas. I had to show Miss Thompson that I was real about this. I then called Peter to get his opinion on it.
What do you think?
Whoa, it's awesome. It's amazing.
I know, right?
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna go get my A.
Go get it. Yeah.
Walking in there to face her was one of the scariest moments of my entire life. But I knew I had to do it. Something inside me changed. I mean, I was throwing classmates up against lockers and hitting fellow valedictorians in the hallway. What did I really have to lose?
So, you think I suck at art, huh? Read 'em and weep, Miss Thompson.
It's beautiful.
So, about that A+ matter.
I have to give it to you.
Thank you. That's all I want. Good day. I got it.
Nice.
Couldn't have done it without you.
I know.
Thank you.
No
This
problem.
really is lucky.
That afternoon, I ran home to tell my mom. I was so excited. I'd finally made her proud. I'd finally done everything I'd set out to do. And now, I was going to reap the benefits.
Mom, I made valedictorian!
Yeah. You and everyone else in this family.
Well, I guess you can't win 'em all.